is fine.
Yeah.
I'm okay changing that. Unfortunately, he put in a vampire tribal thing. So, and he was like, "Oh, these vampires are kind of marginal and they're only okay, but it's them having vampire in the name line is what makes a big deal."
Yeah, I mean there have always been some vampires there.
Yeah.
So maybe it is nice just to try and get a little theme going.
But the problem is the things that enable it and make it better are bad, and the cards without those enablers are bad. So it's just like this doesn't quite work.
Yeah.
Like,
I am glad that Show and Tell is gone because, like you said, it hardly ever got played, very rarely properly. Often, like, you got screwed over because your opponent just had like a better guy.
Yeah. Everyone's taking the big dudes anyway. But as well, what was it? See, my problem is in myself college cube. The problem with black is all of the best black cards are very black.
Yeah.
They're very heavily black. So it's a tough one to draft, but I'd rather that than some horrible vampire tribal thing that doesn't quite work. You know. And like he did stuff like took out Savannah line and put in step links, and it's just like I don't know, man.
Yeah, Savannah Line is just such a classic.
It's a classic.
Yeah, you don't want to be
like,
messing with the Savannah Line.
If he took out Savannah Line and put in like the Mardu War Reaper, the new guy,
yeah,
he's just a 1 mana 2/1.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's the same except better.
And I love the flavour on that guy.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, he's going around the battlefield like just finishing guys off.
Yeah.
Exiling them is class.
So yeah, we're gonna have the guys draw up to their 7. It looks like Sander's got 5 land. He's got a lot of land.
So both players keeping.
So we've got an Erebos, an Electrolyze, some land.
And this is the exact first turn that Sander wants.
He's got another
Suspend
search.
Yeah. So he's got another one in hand.
And a Thrag Tusk.
Ooh.
Actually, we should talk about the sideboards. We've gone through Glenn's. We don't have Sanders.
Well, he has the Boyle, Slaughter Games. We haven't seen anything else, I don't think, but
Yeah.
probably only the Slaughter Games coming in.
So he's gonna have 5 mana turn 3.
Zach.
Get
That
his
goes
land.
off.
Yeah, he's just shortcutting it. He's like, oh look, I'm gonna get both of my lands at once. Let's not mess around here.
Have to be basics though, right?
Yes.
And they have to be white bordered basics, or else
You
Dan
won't annoy
won't be
enough
happy.
people. Yeah. Or else Dan will be happy.
Yeah.
That's yeah, someone saying Isla Girl saying escape shift with step links. I see where this is going, and it's like, no, that's terrible.
That's awesome.
No, awful,
oh my god,
awful.
that is so
I
good.
do not want those 2 cards in my same deck. Absolutely not. I refuse.
Landfall escape shift deck. I can see it.
They took out Jeet as well, which I like.
It's too busted.
It is. It's gross.
Although they're probably like leaving in. Oh no, it is, they have to be legacy legal, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the point. Okay, so gonna go land Thrag Tusk, I assume. And Dave's no.
Baloth. Okay.
Baloth.
Maybe just trying to suss out. I don't know what he expected to happen there.
Now does
Baloth
Dave...
is only 4, isn't he?
No, it's 5/5.
No, but he's only 4 mana.
Yeah, he only costs 4. 4 mana, 5/5. Gains just
Was there a land came into play tapped this turn, or
maybe he's a.
maybe he meant to play Thrag Tusk? Anyway,
doesn't matter.
yeah. Mana burn.
Yeah.
So Cryptic is still not ready because he doesn't have the 3rd blue. It's like we were saying earlier.
He does have a Terminate in hand, and so Terminate will deal with that Baloth fairly handily. Brown. There we go.
Yeah, so Isla Girl confirming there, 4 mana, 4/4.
Yeah.
That gains 4 life, I think. Yeah, 4 life.
Yeah.
All the 4s. Okay, kind of.
Search for Tomorrow. Not casting.
Yeah, not slamming Thrag Tusk.
And he has Search for Tomorrow. Not
Afraid
Search-
of Remand, I guess.
Yeah, he played Search for Tomorrow and he's got Through the Breach as well. But yeah, I mean, like, you can't be afraid of Remand. You have to be pretty fearless in this spot. You just have to be like, yeah, I'll play it into your Remand, that's fine. I'm not doing anything with my mana anyway. This Search for Tomorrow isn't doing much. I'm not going to get up 15 mana to hard cast my Emrakul's, you know, it's...
Yeah.
So he's got, is that escape shift? Oh,
Yeah.
maybe he's getting up for escape shift mana.
But I think he still plays Thraktos though.
See, this is the problem as well when you go for escape shift. I mean, if Glenn has
double breach.
Glenn has Snapcaster, probably into Electrolyze if through the breach.
Thraktos.
Do what you gotta do. No, this is fine because he enters the battlefield, swings for 5, you gain 5 life,
Yeah.
and leaves. He's fine at 3/3.
I know.
It's fine.
It's okay.
It's not.
I guess he has two breaches, so I guess
Yeah.
he just wants to use it, get in 5 points of damage.
Yeah. So he's gonna Snapcaster,
Snap terminate.
Snap terminate. Get your 3/3, and lightning bolt the 3/3.
God.
Look at him.
Yeah.
He is dropping bombs.
Oh, well, you see him draw the third blue source now.
Just off the top.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the token. No, it's dead.
Oh no, it's not a blue source.
Okay, so swing for 2.
Bash, bash, bash. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands.
It's enough.
7 lands. Which is why Sander wanted it through the breach as well, probably just to ensure that.
Absolutely.
Sorry guys.
You can give
Just
this.
throw that
Yeah,
in
yeah,
fast.
sound it.
Thanks a million. Cheers.
Oh, they love to say about 5 sentences while giving back the thing instead of.
Sure.
I know. But so yeah, and I mean, really, Sander should just be saying like, yeah, here's my escape shift.
I don't think you're going to get a better opportunity really to do it. I know Glennon still has 2 mana up.
He's representing
But-
Remand.
Yeah. But Sander can see that he doesn't have the third blue source, and it could be any time now where he gets access to Cryptic, and that is not where you want to be.
No, you don't want to be letting his Erebos will go away with the game. Like he'll just start getting to draw cards every turn.
So Sander is about to draw a card. And it's a land, which is probably exactly what he wanted.
What's the other card in Glennon's hand? Stop shot.
Oh, it's double Cryptic.
Double Cryptic.
Oh, that's painful. So it looks like Sander has stolen this game. Well, not really stolen. He won it fair and square, I think.
Grand Theft Valakut. Yeah, I'm gonna guarantee a Glenn's like just 1 blue. That's all I need. I have 17 blue sources in my deck. I'm not gonna have them.
Maybe he should have a filter land in there. The what is it called? Sunken Ruin? Wasn't that the one?
Yeah.
I think I like that.
I get you. But that's the thing. Like he does have certain. Yeah, no, it's game. Oh, do you have it? And he's gonna show the double Cryptic and go, I've got a pair.
Yeah.
But that beats. But that loses to your 6 of a kind mountains. So it's game.
It's got 2 trips.
It's got 2 trips. Can't beat that. It's better than a full house. How do you win? You can't. Is that better than 4 of a kind? It's gotta be.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Yeah, he should run maybe another fetch. That's another good point. I think I like the filter land because you do have to be careful of your life total.
No, he says he should run fetches. He does. He runs 8.
Yeah, so like a 9th maybe, or I think filter land is definitely the best answer because you don't want to be taking too much damage.
He drew a card with Erebos and he's like, maybe I'll find a Pact of Negation that's not in my deck.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not in my deck. Is Glennon slow rolling him? Glenn, this isn't poker. You don't get to push all in and be like, just stare him in the face. It's over.
Yes, Dan.
No, absolutely.
Who is Tepid Goose, by the way, chat. You can slag him there in the chat. That is Dan, our other commentator. And we agree with you, Dan, that possibly Cryptic and Obliterator should not be in the same deck.
Hold on. Don't drag me in here with this we agree stuff.
What were we saying earlier? We were saying it was pretty...
No, I said it was sketchy, but then I said, oh wait, he has 1, 2,
17,
3, 4, 5,
17
6,
sources.
7, 8, 9, 8, 17 blue sources.
I'm double counting because I'm not sure I trust your maths. 1,
1 steam vent,
2,
1 island, 3 drowned
3, 4, 5,
catacombs,
6, 7, 8, 9,
4
10, 11,
watery
12,
graves,
13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
8
17.
fetches. I think it's fine. I think he's unlucky. It's greedy. I'm not going to say it's not, but I don't think it's unfounded. He does have an Orbiter.
Yeah, he has Orborg already.
Yeah, it's just... Oh, there was his blue source on top, that drowned catacombs. Not drowned catacombs, the... What's it? It is drowned catacombs. Yes, I was right. Go team. That's unfortunate. He had the double cryptic. If he got to cryptic there, it was completely game. So unfortunate. That's magic.
That was a fun game, though. We
was.
saw Obliterators, we saw
Another
Cruel Ultimatum.
into Gristlebrand. Fantastic.
We saw Scape Shift, we saw Primeval Titan, we saw Through the Breach Thragtusk, which is a first for me.
I like it. I
Yeah,
dig
there
it.
was lots of fun there.
See what my feeling is. Dave Glenn, he goes big, and sometimes it works. I feel like
Sanders now.
Sanders the captain.
I
now.
am the captain now.
Look at me, I am the captain. So yeah, Glenn brought in some Rakdos charms. Don't know what they're. Oh, no. What's Rakdos charm for?
Let's see.
It gets rid of
Destroy
artifacts.
artifact, wipe a graveyard, or deal 1 for all the creatures they control.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Did he bring in 3 Rakdos charms? If he did, I'm gonna have words with him.
what's he thinking?
Yeah.
Oh, Chalice, for Chalice.
Okay, sure.
For killing Chalice. So that's fine.
Still like the clicks. Bring in the clicks, get rid of your escape shift. Are they gonna have another game?
No, that's 2-1 to Sander.
No, I know. But
Oh, I
just,
got another one. We have 10 minutes on the clock. Let's get in a few more spoilers.
yeah,
Yes,
okay.
spoiler season. I love spoiler season.
Yeah, it's been a quick one so far. So let's see, what's another thing we're... Hold on one sec, we'll go to the... Oh, this Sidisi. The new zombie Sidisi.
Tell me about Sidisi.
She is 2 black, 3 colourless. She's a 4/6 with Death Touch. Fantastic. Beats up Rhino all day. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Exploit. This is this new mechanic when the creature enters the battlefield. If you exploit it, if you use the exploit, you get an ability. Sacrifice a creature, do the ability. So, when Sidisi Undead Vizier exploits a creature, you may search your library for a card, put it into your hand, and shuffle your library.
Okay.
So, I think this is fantastic.
Yeah, this seems very good.
You get this in Whip, you get to eat up all the Caryatids and the Wayfinders
Yep.
that aren't doing anything
Exactly.
anymore.
Yep.
Search your library up for your Hornet Queens. Even just whip this back, eat herself, go search your library.
Well, what?
Yes, it's not another creature. You may sacrifice a creature.
That's very good.
So she can
That's
sacrifice
even
herself.
better than I thought.
Absolutely. And she's a 4/6 Death Toucher. She's really hard to block.
Sidisi's a girl.
She's female, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dude.
That shows you. Like I haven't
what
been
you
playing
know.
standard. I haven't
What
been playing
little you
standard
know.
at all.
Actually, hold on. There's a new card. I just want to go to new spoilers. Make sure. This one I like. Lightning Berserker.
Lightning Berserker.
Human Berserker. 1 red. Dash for 1 red. It's a 1/1.
Fire breathing. All right.
1 red.
Interesting.
Fire breathing.
That's the crack,
If
dude.
people don't know fire breathing, it's 1 red. Creature gets +1/+0. I dig this card a lot. I think this is sweet. So, we talked about Jed 7. We've got Dave here. We talked about
Glennon has
Jed.
arrived.
17 blue sources in the deck.
Yeah.
You found 2.
I know.
The lads were complaining, saying, no, we shouldn't be playing Cryptic. It's too ambitious. And I'm like, 17 blue sources.
17's fine, and
17's more than
against,
fine.
if I was against a non-Valagut deck, I can actually spread and seize myself
Yeah.
if needed.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
like, it's actually 20 blue sources
I-
at push.
Are you
Yeah.
telling the haters to shut up? Because I think you
No,
should.
I mean, like, it's
I'll tell them for you. man.
like the deck is a work in
You're
progress.
actually, it's the chat is 50-50 on it anyway. There's some defending you, some going, I'm not so sure. But
I'll defend them. I'll stand with you because you're doing ambitious stuff that I
But
like.
it's a deck in progress. Last week was the first time I played it,
Yeah.
and like I haven't played Grixis since Zendikar Lara,
Yeah.
yeah.
and I swapped when Warwick came out. Oh, sorry, when Rise came out. So I mean, like it's a modified version of what I was playing in
Yeah.
Standard. Obviously, it's got more efficient cards now. that
Sunken
I've
Rune, the filter land.
Considering it, it's just I want as much stuff
Where's your
being
list?
relevant. Like, with the board, because I'm playing Inquisitions on the board, there are turns where I just need to be able to hit a turn 1.
Just a
Yeah.
1 drop, yeah.
And like, I know it's unlikely that I'm only going to have Sunken Runes in my hand, but it can happen.
Yeah. No, it can.
When I played the Domri Obliterator deck last year, I played 4 of the black green ones. I can't remember the name. And
the Twilight Mire.
Yeah, and like it happened to me in a couple of games where I'd have like 2 of them in my hand and as my opening, and I'm like, well, that's useless. Like.
Yeah,
this is terrible.
That is very annoying when it happens.
So.
But yeah, I think the deck is fine. I think, like, let's be honest, if you had one more blue source, which you should have with the amount of land you had on, the game was yours. You couldn't lose.
Yeah, I like double cryptic and then like a drew into remand. Like when I played Erebos, I was like, right, well, this will just like I have to start digging for the blue now. I have to.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no. Otherwise, you're dead. You were dead anyway.
Did you bring in Cleeks, by the way?
No.
Okay. We were wondering because we thought maybe it might be nice for grabbing Escape Shift out of his hand.
Valakut to the bottom. I did consider it.
No, you can't get Valakut, but you can get Escape Shift.
Yeah, sorry.
Because he's got like his deck is mostly a few bullets. Like it's the Escape Shift, the Through the Breach, or one of his fatties. You just get rid of one of those. A lot of his deck's pretty anemic and doesn't do very much.
So the game 2, I brought in the 3 Bit Blasts.
Yeah.
Partially because if you got a
Titan.
Well, not just a Titan, but if you got a flipped, if you managed to flip his Huntmaster.
Sure.
Say he played it, I was tapped out or whatever, and I just didn't get an answer to it. And then he manages to flip it. Bolt's not going to do the job. I have Terminates, but I wanted to have another option. Plus, cascading into anything else in the deck was super relevant against them.
Yeah.
Guys,
so,
it's big.
And then I swapped it for Rakdos Charm for game 3 to deal with the Chalice.
Yeah, no, the Chalice, like, I get it. It feels a bit narrow, but I mean, it's what you got to do.
Well, like, Chalice was the only thing slowing me down in game 2.
Yeah. Someone said, my issue is I'd say Obliterator is bad versus all the top decks except Junk. Now, this is funny because I would have thought that Junk is its worst matchup because they've got Path to Exiles and
they've Lilianas.
Yeah.
The thing with Obliterator is a lot of people, they kind of, what's the point? It's only
a 5/5 trampler.
No. It's 4 black mana. How are we going to cast it? Like Urborg.
You I said, you have 3 non-black sources, I think.
2. 2. I've one.
An island and a steam
island
fence.
And a steam fence. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the big thing about it is that, particularly in this store, a lot of people like to take the piss out of me for playing it.
Yeah.
No, you're playing your Obliterators again. And then I actually play that Obliterator against that person, and they cry into their lightning bolts.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I can't deal with this, or their Goyf just sits there and cries. Like,
every time that you play, actually, every time you sit down and look at your deck, I'm like, man, these Obliterators should be, let's say, Tassigers. But then you cast the Obliterator, and I'm like, opponent has no way of dealing with this. They have no good way. They've got no good attacks. They have no good blocks. Most of their cards aren't good. And if they have the Murderous Cult or the Slaughter Pact or whatever, it's good against any card.
Creatures die to removal.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
At 11, like, so what?
Yeah.
It's like a straight removal card is the only way you're going to get rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, like Junk, it's not even the fact that it has Lilianas in Junk. It's the fact that they have white.
Yeah.
They have O-Ring as well as an option. So, I mean, I know it's not played that much, but some people might run 1 or 2 of them in their order.
Mm-hmm. I'd actually ask as well, what did you feel about, I know Erebos turns on with Obliterator, but replacing the 2 Erebos with the Sieges, the Outpost Sieges.
I was just trying them out this week,
Mm-hmm.
just to see what they'd be like. Like the Erebos, I was running the last week. It was just, I liked them with Obliterator. It's card draw, and when I saw the Bailots in game 2, I was kind of like, I want to leave them in there. There's too many random life gain knocking around. Like you need to have the other people under control. Like.
That's fair. I think you should try out the Outpost Sieges. You know, the red one.
The red one, yeah, I might do that. Like it's again, it's options. The deck is 2 weeks old at this point.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's still in sim.
Absolutely. I think give that a try. You might really like it. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have the final, is it?
It's going to be the final.
Who have we got? Someone's shouting out for Shane's. Is Shane 3-0?
Shane is undefeated, as is the other affinity player, Fabrizio.
And we're going to have an affinity matchup.
So I think Francesco and Sander are going to be on screen first. No, Francesco and Shane.
Yeah, we're going to have Shane.
We'll see. Okay, so Fabrizio's on the left for sure. And I think that's going to be Sander playing him.
Sander undefeated as well?
Yep.
Oh.
Spaghetti
he was paired,
and meatballs.
He was paired down.
Yeah.
People are calling for Shane and we don't get him.
Well, he's the backup feature match, so there's a good chance that we will get to see at least some of it.
No, Shane's a pro. He'll just crush his opponent 2-0 in under 5 minutes.
Well, we have combo versus, like, robots here.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
this one is going to be definitely ended quickly, whereas Francesco's control deck.
Yeah.
So, well, mid-rangey control. But he'll probably get there, or not get there, but their game will be going on afterwards.
Someone commenting on the fingerless gloves.
Yeah. Did they ever go out of fashion? I don't think so.
Did they ever go into fashion? I don't think so. Because usually gloves are meant to protect the extremities of your body from cold. So
extremities?
Yes, absolutely. When I'm cycling on my bike, I think, oh, my fingers are a bit cold. Not, oh, the palms of my hand are a bit cold. If I could wear just fingered gloves.
Shane didn't give us a list, did he?
No, he was just like, screw you guys, I've given you like 3 lists.
But
I know what he has on his
why
sideboard
don't I have
anyway.
it here then? Was he here last week? He was.
Yeah.
Shane is actually the head of our leaderboard.
Yeah, we should have him on more. I mean, Shane's lovely. He's we have exams here in Ireland for secondary school students, high school for all of you abroad, and right now the mocks are just a kind of a test run for the Leaving Cert, which is the test that gets you into college. So he has that tomorrow, and he's just like, yeah, I'll rather play Magic, and I'm like, well done, you have your priorities straight, because the mocks are useless. Like, absolutely pointless.
Are they? Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they don't do anything. They're there to make you feel comfortable next time you
Just
go
to
in.
scare you? Or...
Yeah, absolutely. You meant to go in and be like, oh,
look how badly you've done in the mocks. Go and study more.
yeah. They were saying as well they actually make them harder, because they're just like, yeah, we want to scare students into being into wanting to study and be better. So let's see. Where?
I think we might look into submitting decks in non-paper format.
Might be an idea.
Save the trees and all that.
Yeah, we might set up some sort of. Okay, I've got Shane's Affinity list.
Oh,
here.
cool.
So we've got Shane's Affinity. Oh no, wait, sorry.
Well, that's the other table.
Okay.
Right here is we don't have Sanders' list.
Sure.
It's Fabrizio and
Fabrizio, who,
a consoling little kind of gesture there from Fabrizio.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening there exactly, but
yeah, we'll call out
do it.
Fabrizio's list here. He's got 4 Ornithopter, 4 Signal Pest, 4 Vault Scourge, 4 Mox Opal Drum, 4 Cranial Plating, 2 Arcbound Ravager, only 2. 3 Memnite, 3 Etched Champion, 2 Steel Overseer, 3 Galvanic Blast, 2 Dispatch.
Love
it. 2 Thoughtcast, 1 Spell Sky, 2 Master of Ethereum. So this one isn't quite your typical robots list. It goes a little bit bigger, which I'm cool with. I love the 1 Spell Sky in the main. Big fan, massive fan. I think this is a concession to sometimes the deck's not very good against.
We have 4 and 4 of the Inkmoth and Blinkmoth Nexus.
4 Darksteel Citadel, 3 Glimmer Void, and 1 snow-covered island. I dig it. I absolutely dig it. So
sideboard,
3 Combust, 3 Thoughtseize, 2 Ancient Grudge, 2 Wear Tear, 2 Whip Flare, 1 Spellskite, 1 Torpor Orb, 1 Grafdigger's Cage.
So it's pretty well rounded sideboard there, and I like that he's brave enough to have all the different colours there as well, because he knows that
if your sideboard is
access.
Yeah. Plus as well, I feel like a weird thing is if your sideboard for Affinity is mostly artifacts and your opponent is bringing in mostly artifact hate, a lot of your sideboard bullets get destroyed by their artifact hate.
Yeah.
So I like the Combusts. Combusts are always a great card. I feel like they're underplayed right now, considering how good Splinter Twin is.
I don't think a lot of people respect the Affinity deck for the mana generation that it gives.
Yes.
Like, what have we got? We've got 3 Glimmer Voids, and as well as the I
Springleaf
presume
Drums
4
and 4 Mox Opals.
Yeah, 4 Springleaf, 4 Mox Opals. So I mean, color generation here is excellent.
So we see going off here, Darksteel Citadel into Mox Opal, into Springleaf Drum, into Vault Scourge, taking 2, getting that 1/1.
You gotta love the explosiveness of the robot decks.
And then tapping that down, Thoughtcast, draw 2 cards. Boom. Turn 1, I have 4 permanents on the field and 6 cards in hand. Or is it 5?
Might be 5. Let's see. He played 5 cards in his first turn.
Awesome. And Sander is just like, yeah, here's my Sakura Tribe Elder. So now let's see if he can capitalize on this with the cranial plating. Oh, there's a cranial plating. This is gross. This is sick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the air.
7 lifelink. Boom.
Okay, so Sander's on under a serious clock here.
Valakut is useless.
Although we do know that Sander runs anger. I think possibly 3 in the board.
In the main.
Or in the main, I mean.
Does he?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, turn 3, 27 life. He's got spaghetti and meatballs. What's that? What it is it's a combination. It's got the Scape Shift Valakut combo with Prime Time, but it doesn't, in lieu of the blue for all of the control stuff that Scape Shift usually does, it plays Through the Breach with Emrakul's. So you can actually Through the Breach with Prime Time if you need to, but you can also Through the Breach with Emrakul and just end up games. So it plays a lot of ramp, gets to those high cost cards, and it can just put away the game very fast. It's an interesting deck, so we've got a Valakut there. I mean,
he does have the anger.
Is that an anger?
Yep.
Oh, groovy. There we go. Okay.
How tempted would you have been to
what?
No, I guess you can't take the risk. You just have to kill it. You
Oh,
can't
yeah.
let them play another creature.
No, absolutely.
Because if
not.
it's another cranial plating, you might just die.
Yes, you will just lose. So there's a Steel Overseer and an Inkmoth Nexus. That Inkmoth Nexus is going to be a big deal. Etched Champion.
Okay, so the anger wouldn't have actually got the champion anyway.
He's going to stick that cranial plating on.
So that's terrifying.
That's frightening.
Yeah.
So next turn he's going to be able to get it in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. If he activates the Inkmoth Nexus and gets in with it. Or Blinkmoth, sorry. Blinkmoth Nexus.
Yeah. So Baloth the play here for Sander.
It's a good card. In this spot, gaining the 4 life is going to be a big deal. It just gets him out of range of what turned a 2-turn clock into a 3-turn clock, which is hopefully going to be big enough.
Ooh.
And he's going to dispatch
Oh,
it.
ouch.
Exile that. But that's fine. It was never going to block anyway.
Yep.
It's not fine. But you know, wow, Master of Ethereum. Yeah, right now he's back on a 2-turn clock. Just because of this Master. So he's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's just doing 8 damage if he activates the Blinkmoth. 9 if he's activating the Blinkmoth.
So he's coming in.
So
This
it's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
My
7,
math's wrong.
8.
1, 2,
9.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
It's
8,
nine
9
from
10, 11. Because I've
So
got
11
the 2
total.
from the
11
Etched
total,
Champion,
yeah. 11 total.
Because we can't math. So right now Sander's on 4 life. So that Baloth just kept him in it.
Yeah. 3 even. Oh, he fetched.
Fetching up. Entwin, blue-black is mill, obviously, for the blue-black command. Don't you do it. You lie. It can't be. It has to kill a creature, right? Blue-black one has to kill a creature.
Maybe convert a mana cost 2 or less or something like that.
Oh, destroy all creatures with convert mana cost 2 or less for 4 mana? Why not? Go on. It's not many.
Like,
creatures.
have they confirmed that there's a definite, like...
Command cycle.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Sander, we don't have his sideboard, but I'm going to assume he's got things like Creeping Corrosion, things like that.
Probably Ancient Grudge, actually.
Oh, yeah.
He has the colours for it.
Absolutely. Ancient Grudge is a fantastic card.
So we can see... Oh, Rakdos Charms. Perfect. Flame Slashes, I think.
Combusts. That it? No. Does he have no Ancient Grudges?
Doesn't seem like it.
No Creeping Corrosions? Okay, asking to...
Can I read the Valakut again?
Yeah, Valakut's an annoying one. It's a weird one because it's got all of these sort of things like the abilities don't trigger unless you have the 5 other mountains, but then they don't resolve unless you have the 5 other mountains. There's a lot of nuances. It's a really annoying card when it comes to rules. Like, it's fine if you just go Scape Shift, here I win.
Yeah.
But if your opponent has 2 tech edges and you're like, okay, can I blow up mountains? Can I blow up Valakuts?
Let's inspect Fabrizio's list again.
Absolutely.
Coming in. Thoughtseize.
3 Thoughtseize. Okay, he's got 3 Combust.
Thoughtseize Torpor Orb, maybe?
Maybe. He's got 3 Combust, 3 Thoughtseize, 2 Ancient Grudge, 2 Wear Tear, 2 Whip Flare, 1 Spell Skite, 1 Torpor Orb, 1 Graph Digger's Cage.
Maybe not Torpor Orb.
I don't think
there's a lot of ETB, but
if he knows what Sander's playing, maybe the Thoughtseize. Otherwise, nothing else.
I think definitely the Thoughtseize.
Yeah. Because here's the...
I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
3 Thoughtseize and nothing else.
He could also just depend on the fact of, oh, my deck's just faster than yours, I'm just going to kill you.
Chalice? Chalice for Sander? Is that...
Chalice for 1.
Or 0.
Or 0. Yeah.
Or even 2.
Yeah.
And that cuts off the deck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if he just does those 3 values, if he gets all 3 of his chalices, he goes 0, 1, 2.
Okay, give him the choice. Say it's turn 3, and for some reason there hasn't been an explosive start by the Affinity player. What would you chalice for?
2. Takes away Cranial Plating.
Yeah. Cranial Plating, Overseer, Vault Scourge. I'm sure there's more.
Let's see. I don't think there is, but
Spell Skite.
Arcbound Ravager.
Ravager.
That would have been a Galvanic Blast is 1 red. Yeah, I think that's it, but that's enough. I mean,
they're 1, 2, and 3 are all good.
Yeah, I think 2 is the best just because of Cranial Plating and Etch Champion. Everything else, or not Etch Champion, Ravager. Everything else you can deal with, you can fight through. It's funny seeing this. Obviously, Fabrizio doesn't have as much faith in Ravager as people have done in the past, and I get that. Like, I get it. Sometimes it's really.
He might have been blown out of it a few times or something like that, so he just doesn't want to. It's not worth the risk to him.
It's a difficult card to play.
It is
very hard.
Yeah. The more experience you get, the better it gets. It's nice that way.
Yeah. Destroy target hexproof creature. 10 out of 10. Amazing. No, I think it should be more tricksy. It should say remove hexproof from target creature. Destroy target creature. Or destroy that creature. So it should be like, it feels like it should do this, but it can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. I don't know why I counted out. He's like, yes, they have 7 cards in hand. So Sander looks like he has Escape Shift and 6 land.
You can't keep that. Don't even think about it,
Snap
Sander.
keep. He's got a Valakut. He'll get to 6 land.
Is that a Sakura? Is that a Sakura? If that's a Sakura, then no, I still don't like
No,
this.
absolutely not.
No.
You have to throw this away. Yeah. Good choice, Sander. I'm proud of you. Go team. So yeah, it's going to be a difficult one for Sander. Speaking of Ancient Grudge inside, when I was playing, I played Affinity a few times. That time I've gotten a end of a list off of Sander actually. Never went less than 4-1 with the list.
Nice.
Ruining Shane, because Shane plays it all the time and I just sit down and beat him and it's really sad. I'm just like, Shane, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
But really, you're not sorry
at all.
No,
I'm not sorry at all. I slag him to bits. It's funny. But to me, Ancient Grudge just felt like the best card because a lot of the time you're not worried about multiples of anything. You're just worried about dealing with the 1 Cranial Plating White. That's 3 land and a bunch of things that do nothing.
It's actually not. It's not that. It's better in the last hand.
Oh sure, but it's like a Sakura Tribe-Elder, Through the Breach, and Escape Shift. I mean,
Sakura might get to block and then sack. Prevent some damage.
But there's so many flyers. Okay, so we've got a
Thoughtseize.
Inkmoth Nexus on
This is so painful.
You're like, yeah, here's my 3 spells. 2 of them do nothing.
What would you take?
Sakura Tribe-Elder, not even close. He's just reading them. He's like, yeah, Sakura Tribe-Elder's gone. Yes, Sander, you are going to do nothing this game.
Oh, Escape Shift.
Wow.
Escape Shift hit the bin.
Really?
Sander's like, no, you made your decision.
Wow. That's awful.
Well, I mean, he just doesn't care about Sakura, which is understandable. I know it's gonna.
It is still the most relevant spell.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Like, maybe he doesn't know about spaghetti and meatballs, and maybe he's like, oh, you just don't have your blue for your cryptics and stuff that can fight me in a regular scape shift deck. No, this is a mistake. This is an absolute mistake. Because, yeah, like I said, it does block a thing on the ground. But it's grand. It's fine. What is he bringing out? Okay, he's just taking down notes. Maybe he's doing the mocks tomorrow.
Did you see the picture he drew on his list last week?
Yeah,
that was awesome,
the mocks opal.
Fabrizio is a pretty good artist.
Yeah.
He drew a really, really nice version of the Mox Opal on his deck list last time.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I like his Lamborghini copybook. Very, very 1980s. Fantastic.
It's pretty good. Okay, so he looks okay. I thought he was light on land, but no, he's fine. So he's going to get an etched champion right here out onto the battlefield, and he's going to get to swing in with this ornithopter for 0. Go. Nah, come on. Send a message.
Send in the clowns.
Send a message.
So Sanders drew another scape shift there.
I think maybe Fabrizio is going to quickly realise that in this matchup, scape shift will do less than 0.
Cranial plating.
Oh, and Sanders like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Go ruin my day. He's just like, yeah, sack it.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
8 damage, yeah. Does he swing with Mem Knight?
Probably just came out, but if he didn't just come out, then yes, I would. Absolutely, why not?
Or use it to activate one of the ink moths. Just
get an extra point of damage, which he can actually do anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so
unless he's got
point of damage is missed.
No, but well, yeah, but if right now if he just goes tap Thoughtcast,
I don't think he has anything else in hand. Well,
he's got one card in hand.
Yeah,
there.
but I don't.
Yeah,
I mean,
nothing
relevant.
Yeah, he missed a point of damage there. And yeah, you can see Sander getting a bit jumpy and a bit annoyed.
Okay. No, don't suspend it.
Well, oh, Sander, no.
Oh.
I think he suspended it and walked away and was like, no.
Yeah, I'll be back in 2 turns.
Oh. But yeah, I think Fabrizio's
He's probably just using the toilet.
But yeah.
Do we get another spoiler in while there's a little break here? Come on, we're greedy. I want to get through them all.
Okay, no. Well, wait. No, that's not. Alright, let's see what's yeah, we have the classic Dragon Lord Servant. Dragon spells cost 1 less to cast.
Alright, I'm down with that.
Here's this card. Now, they always have one card like this, and it's always tempts me in the wrong direction. It is 2 white and 1. It's a 1/1 flying double strike with Megamorph for 5. These cards, I know it's terrible, but in my head I'm just like, all I have to do is put like a rune mark on it, and it's the best card ever. How could you?
What's this guy? Scale Guard Sentinel, 2/3 when you cast and reveal dragon card, he gets +1/+1 counter.
Okay, so he could be possibly a 3/4 for 2 green, which is pretty okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back.
That's great. Okay, suspend that. So what's he doing?
He is going to.
I think he's looking at the correct way of using all of his mana.
Vault Scourge.
Full art Vault Scourge. Look at him roll. So yeah, I think he's looking at how he maximizes the damage here.
So yeah. He's attacking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 total.
And he should be.
And he's activating 11, 12.
Game.
GG.
Showing the Flame Slash, which does nothing. Yeah.
Through the breach. Turn off the top card. When was Emrakul coming?
Never.
Basically.
Absolutely never.
So he was actually going to go off pretty soon, but not soon enough.
Yeah, got steamrolled, absolutely.
Okay, so what do we got spoiler-wise?
Okay, yeah, we were looking at these Scale Guard Sentinels. They're 2 green, 2/3 human soldier. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, it is double green, it's tough, but a 2/3 in this format, especially for 2 mana, we've seen how Chief of the Scale was just a fantastic card from Cans of Turkir. So it's got It's it's an uncommon. As an additional cost to cast the Sentinels, you may reveal a dragon card from your hand. It enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it if you reveal the dragon or have a dragon already on the field.
Yeah, so he becomes a 3/4.
Yep.
So that's actually not bad.
No.
But you do need a big dude out there to make it happen, to
Yeah.
make it get value.
But sometimes a late game 3/4 for 2 mana is fine in this format. I mean, there is a lot of big dudes, so it's going to be a bit dodgy, but
Gives green for devotion if that's
in constructed, yeah,
If
maybe.
that's consideration for ramping out dragons, I don't know. I don't really know that much about it, about the standard format at the moment. I know Bug is fantastic at the moment though.
The Sultai control
Sultai,
deck is
yeah,
sweet, yeah. Here's one that's weird. Salt Road Ambushers. 4 mana 3/3 in green, 1 green, 3 colours. 4 mana 3/3. Hound Warriors. Awesome. Whenever another permanent you control is turned face up, if it's a creature, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. And it's got Megamorph 5.
Okay.
So
So it's a face down creature. Oh, when another permanent. Okay.
yes.
Okay. So when it itself turns face up, it becomes a 4/4, and then
Oh,
once it's already face up,
Yes.
any other creatures that turn face up, he grows bigger by 2 counters.
And it's a Hill Giant. Hill Giant's fine.
It's meh. It might be good in like a limited if you get like a kind of a morph deck going or something like that.
This guy is groovy. Gadul Lurker. 1 blue, 1/1, unblockable. Oh wait, can't be blocked because they've removed the unblockable keyword. Megamorph 1 blue, so it can become a 2/2. So you can 3 mana make it a 2/2.
Yeah.
1 blue, make it unblockable. A 2/2.
Okay.
Plus he's cute. Look at him.
He looks great actually.
Look at him. Just
Salamanders are deadly.
yeah, just floating about in the water. It's awesome. Let's see what else as well. Yeah, we've talked about Ujitai's command.
I know Travis Wu is a big fan of this character here, Shaman of Forgotten Ways.
Oh, he would be. This card's terrible. So it's do you want to call that?
Yeah,
one out?
so 2 and a green for a 2/3 body, and it's a human shaman. Tap it to add 2 mana of any combination of colors to your mana pool, but only for casting creature spells.
This is a mythic, ladies and gentlemen.
It is a mythic, but it has a bonus thing to it, and the bonus is a new keyword, which is formidable, or a new mechanic.
These are abilities you can only activate when you have 8 power in total on your side of the field.
Yeah.
8 power or more.
And it is 9 green and tap.
How many mana is that total there?
That's 11.
That's
mana.
11 mana total.
And then each player's life total becomes the number of creatures he or she controls. Activate this ability only if you control. Have the 8 total power.
So it's biorhythm on a stick for no. Who wanted this card?
I don't know, but
No one. No one wanted this card.
it beats,
What does it do?
beats control
What
on
does
its
what
own.
do?
Shaman of the Forgotten Way.
It does nothing.
Yeah,
it
it-
makes 2 mana to play some creatures. But just
11
nothing else.
mana.
If you get
biorhythm.
11 mana and they have no creatures out, they lose.
Let's start again. If what?
If you get 11 mana,
If you get 11 mana
Mythos, turn 4 or 5.
and they have
it's
no
doable.
and they have no creatures,
Yeah.
so you're gonna have to be playing control in your mono green deck.
yes.
Do you want me to go back over this? This is a mythic. This is the junk mythic. I think this is one of the junkiest mythics I've ever seen in my
Well, I
life.
mean, it's fine as a 2/3 for 3 that taps for 2. That's okay.
In limited,
of
sure.
any mana. Is that not reasonable anyway?
No.
But it taps for 2 of
Yeah.
any color.
It
But
has
no.
power. It doesn't have defender. It's reasonable.
I think that's okay.
It is reasonable at best.
Not good
Anyway.
enough. Not good enough at all. Anyway,
Um,
I just this guy no. In limited, he's like a 5th pick. Just that's the best I could say about him.
oh, I don't know, man.
Maybe a 4th pick. There's
I-
look at the
I
dragons.
I like that this is all recorded. I am so hoping
Yeah.
that you're going to
Oh,
be
if,
wrong.
if this card is fantastic, I'll stop playing Magic.
that is in limited. That's brilliant. Like.
Yeah, do you know what?
Especially
Adding
in the format
mana,
as well that we're in.
adding
There,
the
people are
mana,
playing
okay.
4 colors and stuff.
Okay, you're right. He's probably like 3rd pickable. Because I think that there's going to be like they've been making removal.
It doesn't
better.
put you into multiple colors. It fixes for your multiple colors later. That's pack one, pick one, man.
What, see, the thing
That's
is
easy.
not with this, and moving forward to the new rotating standard format, we have Theros block rotating out in
Thank God.
September. Yeah, thank God. But what are you going to play in those good stuff decks on the free drop? Like Corsair sees play
in most of these big decks now. And now you have this guy that you can play on turn 2 of one of the other mana dorks that still makes a lot of colors. Heck, if you combine it with the Rattleclaw Mystic, you can even go 5 color and not worry about a thing.
Sounds terrible.
It is terrible, but hey,
0 out
that's
of 10.
the land I live. You saw what deck I was playing today.
I did. It's funny how many of these dragons have 3.
Sorry, but just one sec before we move on. He's not legendary.
No, he's not. You're right. That cool. So you can actually use him and another land to cast another one. Groovy.
Yeah. And then when you
And then we're
when
on
you
our
have
way.
4, then when you have 4, you can tap them all
No, you
and
can't.
some more land, or tap 3 and some more land.
No, it's
and
only
then,
to use creature spells,
Yeah.
not
Oh
abilities.
shit! Whoa, worse!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
no, damn it.
No,
Foiled.
Yeah,
Foiled.
correct. Like, buy it now. Okay, I appreciate the fact that for 1 extra mana you can just morph. You know, you can be like tap him and another land to morph a creature.
Yeah.
That's pretty groovy. But no, I'm saying no. This is a.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
They have, was it hit or myth as a channel
Yeah,
fireball
yeah.
thing? This is a complete myth. Absolutely, such a miss. It's not even close. Anyway, this
We
guy.
shall see, Sander. Right? We
Yeah,
shall see.
we shall see what happens here.
Okay, let's get another one in. Are we? I think they're going to move over the game.
Yeah,
are
we're
they?
going to move the games over. I lost pretty fast to
Yeah.
God Hand Affinity there. It's
yeah.
really frustrating
Game
to see
one.
that Ancient Grudge on top of my deck.
Oh,
in
is that
game
what that
2.
was?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
It was
yeah,
an
yeah,
Ancient Grudge on top. So,
Game 1 was God Hand. Game 2 was a bit slower, but still
so
impossible.
I had to mulligan because my first hand was 5 lands, the Sakura Tribe Elder and Escape Shift.
yeah,
I was
I
like,
saw.
I'm never going to get there.
Yeah.
So I go to hand 2, and I was like, it's not much better, but
It
at
was
least,
slightly better though,
like,
yeah.
Slightly
You know what's
better.
hilarious? He should have taken your Sakura Tribe Elder. He took
I know.
your Escape
And he
Shift.
took my escape ship. I was like, oh my god, if I draw the removal,
You were
this is
just-
going to be amazing.
I saw he played the Thought Season. You threw down your hand on the table. You were like, "Oh God, no!" And then he took your Escape Shift, and you were like, "Oh, okay." And then you threw
I
no,
have
and
to
you're like,
say,
"Oh."
I don't get angry much. Like I was playing against Will last week, and Storm is just. I hate losing against Storm. But what I can't stand is if the Affinity player on both games goes like, turn 2, here's my plating.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Winner, winner,
Yeah,
chicken dinner.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going over
it
some.
was great fun. At least I had a good match against Glenn in rank 3.
Yeah, it was great. It was really good to watch. You're no
captain
longer
anymore.
the captain.
He is the
Yeah,
captain, he
yeah.
won.
Yeah, he
I was
was.
the captain. I did win.
Fabrizio's the captain now.
Yeah, he's been doing really well with that thing. And what I like about it is that what I saw in earlier rounds is he's playing Dispatch in his list.
Yeah, we were
and
commenting on
it's
that.
so good. Like so many people are playing these fair decks, and Affinity can't beat Lingering Souls or bigger creatures.
Yeah.
So what are they going to do? You know, Tasigur is bigger than Galvanic Blast.
Yeah.
Goyf is usually bigger.
Greetings.
So,
Yeah,
How are you?
I was actually saying it used to be one of those cards that people were like, "Oh, maybe I could play this." Oh, it's really bad. But now with all these creature decks coming up, like creatures just getting better, more being played. Yeah, it's just better. It's just playable now. I think it's the right way to go.
yeah. I think they'll move over as soon as the game, the backup feature match finishes. You'll see them move over.
Okay, cool. Well, let's get some more spoilers in while we're waiting.
Oh, I haven't seen everything yet for today. They spoiled some
Today was a
two-color
berserker.
dragons.
Hmm?
Some 2-color dragons as well.
Are these done in chronological order? Are
Yes.
they? Okay.
No 2 colors today. Well, Narset, but you've seen Narset.
Yeah, Norsa's cool.
She is awesome. But
If
there's-
if not for like that, she's probably going to be a decent enough planeswalker in standard, maybe modern. I really like the art.
yeah,
And that's
that's
enough.
sweet.
That's enough.
There it is, sweet. I can still see her as a one-off play in Miracles.
Dragon
Oh, yeah,
Fodder is
definitely.
back.
Yeah, Dragon Fodder is back.
Okay, that's.
You're excited?
Jeskai tokens, is that going to be used?
I'd
It's,
say so.
It's sorcery speed, so I'd
Doesn't
say
matter.
it's slightly worse than Raise the Alarm, but still another token enabler that doesn't cost double red like Worldling
Yeah,
Outburst.
yeah.
So I think very solid card, nice reprint, and in flavor with the whole set.
And they're goblins, so Rabblemaster.
Yep.
It's hard-
Goblin
it's hard-
Tribal is
it-
going to be a thing.
Is it? Will it replace?
Goblin Slide?
Is that a good enough reason to replace the Raise the Alarms?
No, not the Raised
no.
Alarms, no.
But they're red for Stoke as well.
Yeah,
And they give the bonus to Goblin Rabblemaster.
Raised Alarm being end of trying
I know Raise the Alarm is amazing. Like,
Or just instant, just like
Yeah.
for a thing. It's a tough one. Yeah, you might be right. There might be a thing to look at. My gut tells me no, because Raised
Yeah.
Alarm is just
end the turn, do it, and then go off.
Yeah,
and
it's
win.
so awesome.
Yeah.
What was the other thing as well though? I guarantee you someone is going to make a deck somewhere and it's going to day 2 a GP that is going to be all of the goblin cards with Obelisk of Erd. It's going to be awesome. Cannot wait. Turn 1 Foundry Street Denizen. Turn 2 this, hit you for 3.
Yeah.
Turn 3 Obelisk of Erd. Turn 4 just start going off. Rabble Master makes 3 threes. That's awesome. How could you lose? You've got how could you lose? Sander, tell me. No, not anger the gods. Shut up.
Don't say
Shut your
any of that.
mouth.
I will only say BB.
Is Obelisk of Erd legendary?
Bitter Blast.
Bitter Blossom. That
Bitter
is
Blossom.
Bile yes. Bile just.
Is Obelisk of Erd legendary?
No.
Oh,
Hall
cast
of
2.
Triumph is the legendary anthem.
Cast 2. Wrecked.
Give me some more cards here.
Hold on. There's a guy I really like. This Thunderbreak region. There's actually going to be a cycle of regions. They're monocolored. This guy is 2 red, 2 colorless, 4/4 with flying. Whenever a dragon you control becomes of a spell or ability an opponent's controls, Thunderbreak region deals 3 damage to that player. That's a bunch of bolts.
Oh, yeah, the other game's finished, is it?
No, they're nearly aimed anyway. They're pretty much all in game 3.
Oh, they're in game 3. Alright, grand.
Oh, we won't get to see Shane.
Shane, I just saw Francesco walk with his bag, so it's possible Shane was not having the best time in round 3, not having the best draws with his affinity deck. So it's possible that he scooped them up against Francesco's control deck because remanning all your stuff is not fun.
So, gang, we're going to wrap it up here as we can't get another match for you as they're all in game 3 and we don't want to move them mid-game. And this is the last round. So, that's it, I think.
Yep. So from myself, Eamon Jones,
And myself, Will Toll.
we're gonna bid you farewell.
And
Coming from
Alex and Sander as well. Thank you very much for tuning in.
signing off from Gamersworld in Dublin. This is Weekly Wednesdays. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday and every Thursday. We have Standard at 6:30.
Yep.
I'll be on again tomorrow with Sander. Yeah,
You can find us on Facebook at Serious Business IRL. Or
Yes.
just Serious Business IRL. Twitch at
Serious Business RL.
funnily enough, and and that's
and
Twitter
our
and Twitter
is Serious MTG.
Serious MTG.
With
So
an at, because that's what they do on the Twitters.
yeah, so find us, and I know
Follow us,
some
like
of
us,
you are
subscribe
going to
us.
be here.
Yeah.
Some of you here are going to be here playing, I'm sure.
We have a YouTube channel as well. So that's it. That's it from us. Log on again tomorrow night. We'll show you some Standard. We'll give you some insights into this. It'll be interesting to see as well how certain cards. We'll go over some more spoilers that are coming out tomorrow. It'll be interesting to see what we think will affect Standard in the next season. So yeah, thanks a million guys, and talk to you next time.